This is the part where you don't help me set up at all, right? That's what happens here? Okay, awesome. Game plan is, it went so well last time taking questions on the boardwalk about fitness that we're doing it again. Take 2. I can tell you like it. You want to come join?
What's that?
Come ask a question. I know he knows everything. I can tell. Look at him. That's my goal right there. Would you folks like to ask questions about fitness? Miss, would you like to ask questions about fitness? Those headphones are either working or she's just not interested at all. People are all business today, man.
Okay, my husband would like to know how fit he needs to be to have 2 wives and have me not care.
Okay, that's a phenomenal question. I have one here.
Oh, you're mic'd up.
So I have a question. How fit does he have to be able to have a second wife and have you not care?
See, I asked her first too.
That's it. We got to throw it back
No, I
to
don't
you.
like it that way.
You don't like that?
No,
All right. So
not steroid.
Yeah,
not
I get-
steroid, Jack.
Right,
I
she
don't
doesn't
like
want
that.
you. She doesn't want you turning purple. She doesn't want too many veins.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
It sounds like you want really capable. Like if you guys were hiking somewhere and you
I
broke
could
your
carry
tibia,
both of them.
that's it.
Yeah,
He's carrying
perfect.
you both out.
Useful. He just has
So
to be useful.
I think you're probably fit enough already. You just need to show her more often.
Okay.
Just pick her up and carry her
We
up the
did
stairs.
meet in the gym 10 years ago.
I believe that. You
There
guys
you
look like
go.
you would have met in the gym.
Perfect.
Yeah. Just every once in a while, just scoop her up and carry her up the stairs.
Okay.
This is a
Every
great
once in a
idea.
while, scoop another girl up in front of you.
Just do it her over and over again. That'll bring the other ones over.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the move.
Oh my God. Fully his idea of a question.
It's a great question. It's a great question. I tell my wife all the time, now that I'm married for 15 years, I'm confident that every woman who looks at me wants me, and I'm never going to ask to find out.
So that's good confidence.
Yeah.
That's really good
No,
confidence.
give it some time. It seeps in. And then you never ask. You never want to let that, don't let that fade. We're answering questions about fitness. Anything you want to ask.
Me anything about fitness.
I know
stuff.
I know stuff.
You do know stuff. I follow you. Oh, hey, how are you?
You follow me?
On Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's very cool. Thank you.
What can you tell me about intermittent fasting?
I can tell you that I tried it. I didn't like it. I think that the thing it does best for people is it just restricts the amount of time in which you can eat, which is likely to make you eat fewer calories. That's the best I know about intermittent fasting.
Okay.
Is that what you wanted to know?
Well, I hear like some good things, but then it's like, is it good as a reset or not?
I think the idea of a reset is a mistake. There's no such thing as a reset.
reset.
Our body knows what's going on. It's like the whole cleanse idea. People sell you on a cleanse. That's what you have a liver for.
Right. True. Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Question, ask me anything about fitness.
Yeah.
I do everything but weights.
Why?
I don't know. I swim for an hour. I walk 10, 15 miles a day.
Okay.
I hear it's very important, but how do I start? Because I have a lower back. I'm always afraid somebody's going to damage it.
Yep.
So how do I go about it? Should I go to a gym, get a trainer? Should sometimes I see my nephew, he's a trainer at Equinox. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
That's what scares me. I go, no, somebody's going to ruin my back. So what do you advise?
So, do you live locally?
I come here a lot. Why? You're from here?
I'm from here and we have a business here. I wasn't here to sell anybody anything.
Okay.
But our business is set up specifically to help people with chronic pain to reclaim their active life through health and fitness.
Okay.
I would recommend that if you have the budget for it, forget about us for a moment. Find somebody really reputable who can meet you where you are and bring you along at a very steady pace that hedges for conservatism and safety. Because you look great, you seem fit, you seem mentally acute,
Yeah.
right? You're there, you're
Yeah.
sharp. So it's about gradually building it in where the risk is so low and the reward is so high.
Right. So, because if I go to, because I belong to Lifetime, there's so many trainers, I don't know who to go to.
Right.
So how do you find somebody reputable? How do you know somebody that you can?
Yeah, that's a problem I'm trying to solve right now. We have a map that people can go to on our website.
Really?
Yep. So here's the problem that you're facing. Most trainers get an education over the course of 2 days.
Okay.
Or a self-study for 4 to 6 months, and then
I
they take a
agree.
test. We put trainers through a very rigorous 13-month long,
Okay.
335 hours of curriculum and over 1,000 hours of application.
Okay.
Only 50% of people who start graduate.
Okay.
It's very difficult. And then we have a year of specialties after that.
Okay.
It's the hardest education in the fitness
Well,
space.
yeah, because you're dealing with to me, I see every client come in, or I do this rep. I go, but don't they know, like, if you have lower back, like, it's very, you're not going to do the lifts right away. You know, there's got to be a certain way. You know, squats, the same thing. I had my meniscus. I got it, you know, PT at the end of the surgery. I ended up getting hurt because I do sports.
Sure. So there's somebody off camera right now
Okay.
who just asked us how she gets her husband to lose 20 pounds. Does he want to lose 20 pounds?
I think he does want to now.
How often do you tell him to lose 20 pounds?
I stopped.
Okay, how long ago?
I stopped a while back.
Are you physically active?
Huh?
Are you
Yes,
physically
I am.
active? Do you ever ask him to do physically active things with you?
Yes.
Does
we
he?
have a gym in our building. I go. He sits on Sundays and watches TV.
What about the other days? What about the other days?
He's working and I go to the gym.
Okay.
But I know it's hard.
I'll tell you, when I met my,
Because of the age, we're at an age. He needs to take care of
100%. And he needed to start 20 years ago, but now is the best day. Now is the next best day, right? When I first met my wife, I picked her up at a jogging class in college, and she said, "Don't be fooled. I don't exercise. I needed the credits." And I thought for 14 years, I'm like, I'll change her. I'll change her. And it wasn't until I completely stopped even thinking about changing her and just doing my thing, and she decided that she wanted to do it. I stopped talking about it completely.
Good to see you, man.
It's great to see you. You look great, man.
Thank you.
You're down more weight, aren't you?
Yes, I was my highest was
You take this?
Yeah, my highest was 225.
Okay.
This morning 158.
Dude, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna be 65. So you know,
Right.
you gotta do something with the body.
For sure.
You can't abuse the body for 50 years. A little workout, retirement first. You know, I'm retired.
Yeah.
so,
Well, I remember last year you were
like
talking
I
about doing
told you.
2-3 hours a day, right?
Yeah, and I continue doing that. You know, I took it hard and did a transformation.
You look
know?
awesome.
But it took me 3 years, though.
What do you mean, but it took you 3 years?
It took me 3 years.
That's great.
Yes.
That's great. Well, I imagine doing it for 3 years now. It's part of your lifestyle.
Absolutely. Actually, I do have a problem. About a month ago, I got injured with my sciatica,
Okay.
and that kind of took me away from the gym for, I gotta say, a month.
Sure.
You know, and I say I gotta go and I gotta work it out. So I saw some exercises that I've been doing, like I did it at the beach.
Okay.
And I tell you, I'm able to walk now. You know, it's all working it out. You know, it's pulling that nerve. you
Yeah.
know,
Listen,
so-
I had a vasectomy, and then I got sciatica the next day. So I was rubbing,
Yeah.
everything hurt.
Yeah. So you know how painful
Oh,
that is.
yeah. All of a sudden you get a shot down your leg.
Yeah, and then you go down and people are looking at you like,
Yeah,
what's wrong
yeah,
with you?
yes.
Yeah, but I feel good, I gotta tell you, you know. And
love
I
it.
do follow you.
I know you send me messages in the DM.
I know.
I appreciate it.
A lot of great messages there.
Yes,
Keep
thank
it
you.
up.
I will,
You
thank
know,
you.
so hopefully I'll see you next time I'll be all bulk up.
You
That's
what
what
do you mean next
that's
time
what
you
I'm
bulk up?
working
Look
on.
at this guy. Give me a flex. Next time. How are you gonna next time you be bulked up?
I'm serious.
Oh yeah, you gotta ask a question.
Oh,
You gotta ask-
well, I think I answered my question. The question was,
well, ask me a question for somebody else then.
okay, no, for you. What do I do right now? You know, you got to be happy with what you have. I'm happy with what I have. You know, you get to the point where, okay, I'm happy. You know, I don't want to go next level. Actually, my wife wants me to gain another 20 pounds.
Okay.
She wants me at 180.
She wants
She's
a
a-
jack. She
she's
wants a meathead.
Yeah, she marry a man with a belly. You know.
Oh,
and-
she wants a belly.
No, not a belly, but you know, more weight.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, she wants a gorilla.
yeah, 20 more pounds,
Okay.
you know. So what
Sorry,
do I do?
babe.
Because I keep, you know, going.
Outside of steroids?
No.
I'm not telling you to take steroids. I'm saying besides drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta eat a lot and you gotta lift heavy weight.
I am in a high protein diet, so I take that weight, you know, my drink, power
Mm-hmm.
drink, and a lot of meats, a lot of chicken, and all
Yeah,
that.
you're
know.
doing the right things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
just-
now I want to gain weight, so I'm eating rice, beans. I'm
Yeah, you gotta up your calories and you gotta. You might. I don't think you need to up your training. You just might need to up your calories.
yeah. I did cut down though. Today I went for 40 minutes. I can't. You know, I've been going every day, but I used to go 2 hours, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
3. But I cut back now. You know.
I gotta tell you, I would not recommend that you tried to gain any weight. You look great. You're moving great. I remember you last year, and you looked good last year too. But you look so good now.
Yeah.
I would just help your wife get used to it.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to that.
Yeah, you tell.
That tape that we did like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I think we had like something like 40,000 views.
Yeah, we were right there on the
Yes,
right there.
and you know, I just want to see how I look now and then.
That's
you
it.
know?
That'd be amazing. What is your wife's name?
Kimberly.
Kimberly. That's my wife's name.
Yeah.
Yes. Kimberly. He looks great. He's staying like this. He's a lean, mean fighting machine. Tell this man to stay jacked so his wife sees how many people think he looks great.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like everyone like doesn't want to look bulky. So, like, what's like the best? I think. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it less weight, more reps to be like more leaner than feeling like a little bulky?
What are you doing?
I'm doing less weight, more reps to be leaner. Like, I
Okay.
don't like to build. Like, obviously, building muscle, you do more weights, less reps.
Do you pack muscle on pretty easy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have
I know
the.
everybody's body type's different. I feel like my body is very quick with gaining muscle.
So then doing.
What I'm doing now.
Yeah,
Is okay.
doing more
Yeah.
endurance-based sets would be good. I think you could also
And
benefit.
quick
What's that?
pace, right? Quick pace.
That's gonna have less of an influence on the way that your muscles grow and more of an influence on the way that your cardiovascular system integrates.
Okay.
And your respiratory system. But I think it would be valuable for you to also do some peak strength stuff and some power stuff, like in the 1 to 5, not one, more like 3 to 5 rep range. You're very unlikely to pack on muscle size. You're much more likely to build neurological connection,
Okay.
which will benefit you long term, and
Okay.
bone density.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lower back pain. When I squat, it'll be like good for a while, and then one day it'll just be real bad. I have uneven hips, so that might be part of it too.
Who told you that?
And scoliosis.
Okay.
I can see them too. Yeah.
Like one higher than the other, you're
yeah,
saying?
I can see that the one's higher.
Okay.
Yeah, last time it was like felt spinal. Like it was pretty painful, and I was kind of bedridden for a day. Like we went to the ER after.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Need a backiotomy?
I think a back replacement would probably be the
Okay.
best bet. But I want to squat, so I like can't really squat, and that's
Okay.
the crappy part.
What have you tried
As far as
to relieve it?
stretching, really light exercise, like light squatting,
Okay.
kettlebell stuff, like
When-
isolated
Have you ever
stuff.
tested your single leg strength, one leg versus the other?
I haven't tested the strength, but it's different.
Okay. How's your flexibility? Do you have full range of motion?
I'm pretty flexible. It's definitely one hip is more flexible than the other.
Are you able to control the position at the bottom?
Of the squat?
Yeah.
I can control it, but you can see the unevenness, and I'm assuming
Is there
that's
a-
due to my leg.
Is there a point at which that unevenness starts to create itself, or is it from the
No.
very beginning?
From the beginning.
Have you considered shifting to single leg and seeing if you have a strength differential from one side to the
I
other
hate
significant?
single leg stuff, so no.
That's the move.
I've considered it, but I hate it, so
Well,
I
look,
haven't done it.
without me going through a full, thorough evaluation of you and telling you that you need to come in and get checked on, if you wanted to try and fix this yourself, I would start with checking my left leg strength versus my right leg strength and seeing is there a major discrepancy from left to right. In the rep ranges, I enjoy training. So
Okay.
should look for get a box that's higher than your hip height, meaning when you step up, your hip crease is at the depth you would squat to. Front rack a barbell, do as many reps as you can on your left, take a significant rest, 3 to 5 minutes, then do it on the right. And you're looking for a failure between 8 and 12 reps. And
Okay.
see if one leg is like, oh, I can only do 2 on this side, and I can do 20 on the other. And if you have that, then there's a really simple thing that you can start to solve for that might improve the way that you're feeling.
Okay, and then let's say that I get both sides even, because my the right side of my body is different from the left. It's very obvious. Like I can see it, like my rib cage and everything. If my legs are different lengths, is there any way around that? As
What
far
you're
as
asking-
squatting, because I get to a point and I get injured. I get to a point and I get injured.
What you're
and I-
asking, if I'm understanding correctly, is if you have a legitimate leg length discrepancy where
Yeah.
one leg is significantly longer than the
Yeah.
other, does
So-
that mean you can't squat anymore?
Not can't squat anymore, but can't squat heavy or
No, it doesn't mean that at all. What it means is that
or my question is, what's the workaround? I guess.
it's a work through. So the work there is getting a better understanding of your capacity and the relationship between that and the load that you're putting on your system on a weekly and monthly basis, and making sure that your load stays under your capacity, and then progressively raising both.
Okay.
And that's a mathematical equation, and it comes with a little bit of trial and error, but we're looking for a much longer time horizon
Yeah.
with much slower progression, which ultimately leads to faster progress
Yeah.
and less pain.
No, that makes sense. Sucks, but that makes sense. I'm just worried that like my spine is twisted because of the discrepancy, so I'm just always going to be just adding more stress to where there's just a breaking point because it's no longer muscular. It's
Yeah, the only
there's
way
bones
I
and
can
joints and
the only way I
cartilage.
can really answer that in this setting is that's probably not true.
Okay.
It's probably not
That's
true.
encouraging.
What's that?
I said that's encouraging.
Oh yeah, like the amount of musculature that lays on top of your spine and the amount of connectivity that bone has to bone and the amount is a lot. The
Yeah.
amount of movement that the spine has intersegmentally at each level is a little. And it's when you put it all together that it makes a lot.
Okay.
You follow me?
Yeah.
The likelihood that you are permanently twisted in some injurious position is exceedingly low.
Okay.
That guy back there in the fisherman's hat, he wants to come over here. He doesn't have the balls. Just eyeball me. Just so he knows when he watches this on video, I see you. You can't hide from me.
How do I gain muscle?
You lift heavy weights.
That's it.
Well, I mean, you lift heavy weights all the time. And then you eat a healthy diet full of protein.
Okay, well, I eat everything I want to, but it's very hard for me to even gain a pound.
Okay, well, you have a very different question and problem than most women.
Okay, yeah.
How often do you lift heavy weights?
Maybe twice a week.
What's a heavy weight?
Not even. I do about 10 pounds.
Okay, so I want you to think about that as not even a weight.
Okay.
And really struggle. Lift
Okay.
heavy weights go for 12 reps, like fail at 12 reps.
Okay.
And then what would you like to weigh?
I would like to weigh 145. I think
So-
I weigh like 142. So the weight, just to give me whatever muscle I need,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even care how much I weighed.
Okay,
Yeah.
so start eating 140 grams of protein every day.
140, so it's 1 gram per pound.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really important to stay on top of,
Yes,
right?
because you're tearing muscle down when you
Yes,
lift.
and it's also really hard to eat that much protein, correct? Even though I eat a lot, I mean, I eat all day, I eat anything I want pretty much.
I don't find it difficult, but that might not be your experience.
Right.
You can supplement with stuff like a protein shake,
Okay,
but heavy weights. If you really want to start putting muscle on,
yeah.
uh,
I do know this, by the way. But I just feel like it's harder to do.
it is. Well, do you have a trainer?
I do not.
Would you ever want to work with a trainer?
Possibly. I'm also from Florida, so.
There are trainers
I
in
come back
Florida?
and forth. Yeah, no, of
Where-
course.
where in
of
Florida?
course. I'm in West Palm Beach.
Okay, my parents are in West Palm Beach. I think we probably have trainers in West Palm Beach. Why did you go get an MRI? If you can speak through her. What was the MRI? At all?
Past like up here, pretty much.
When did it start?
6 months ago.
6 months ago. Did you hurt it or did it come out of nowhere?
Nowhere.
Okay. History of sports? Those are all good signs. Seriously.
Working, she's a hustler, so she
Yeah.
does waitress, and she's like every day, nonstop.
Okay.
Never says no to working.
So I'll tell you this, the risk, like the thing to be careful of is when you get an MRI, they are very likely to find something, regardless of who they do the MRI on.
Right.
And whether or not the thing that they find is the thing that's causing your symptoms, that is not necessarily always going to be true just because it correlates.
Right.
The recommendations that a doctor who does surgery is going to give you is surgery. The recommendation that a doctor who does injections is going to give you is injections. The recommendation a doctor who does exercise is going to give you is exercise. So be really, really discerning about the answers that you get, and remember that it's just one person's perspective. It's not necessarily your reality.
I like that. Good answer.
Thank you.
Very good answer.
Thank you.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
where are you local?
Sort of.
Where?
They're local. I'm sort of local. I thought he was talking.
He's Yonkers. Yonkers Fire.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
There's a great guy I recommend to for like medical evaluation in Massapequa, if you would make the drive.
Yeah, for an
Okay.
MRI, yeah.
It's called the Movement Underground. Mike Stella. He's an athletic trainer, and he's excellent. But he's really excellent. And the thing I like about him most is he's not going to cast any spells on you about what the rest of your life is going to look like.
My routine is I walk 4 miles a day with 5-pound weights.
Okay.
I do it 2 and 2.
Okay.
I've been doing that for almost 6 years.
All right.
I'm getting bored of it.
Okay.
What's a good substitute?
Well, what are your goals?
My goal is to maintain my weight and
Okay.
to maintain my flexibility of body and range of motion and,
Okay.
And strength. You know, I'm skinny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scrawny.
No,
I don't want to. I'm
you're
not looking
wiry.
to become a muscle man.
Right.
But I want to retain muscle as much as I can at my age.
Okay. You're svelte. Not,
Okay.
Not skinny. Yeah. The strength training.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you lift weights at all?
No.
Why
I
not?
just have that 5-pound weight.
Yeah. Do you have a reason you don't want to lift weights?
Well, I do have a ruptured tendon here, up here, you know.
Yep.
And so I have some problems with pain and range of motion. I'm able to do it this way with the weights.
Right.
And I'm a little concerned. You know, I do have some 10-pound weights that I could lift this way and this way and this way. And I had been doing that.
Okay.
But I just didn't want to spend the time.
Okay.
So I don't have any particular reason for being against lifting weights.
Well,
It depends what kind of rep I'm going to be doing.
Sure.
So that I don't provoke
a
that.
simple way to start, and people in the fitness industry will have my ass for this, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Yeah.
You could start on machines.
Yeah.
Machines are going to be a simple way for you to just start building some muscle without really having to concern yourself with technique or skill.
Yeah.
And that's going to come at a lower risk.
Yeah.
And if your only goal is to build some muscle and to also develop some diversity in the way that you train,
Right.
the machines in the gym are going to do a great job for you.
What kind of machine?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah. Right now, you're not doing any strength training, right?
No.
So everything that you do is going to be new and novel, and you're going to get great results fast.
Okay.
And when you start to, my thing is, in the beginning, it's all going to feel cognitive. You're going to feel like you have to think through everything. Am I doing this right?
Yeah.
Then you're going to realize, okay, I'm doing this correctly. This is how it's supposed to feel. Then you're going to get stronger really fast.
Right.
Once you stop getting stronger really fast, just switch to something different. And keep it varied.
Any machine, like what about elliptical machine? Good.
Elliptical machine is going to be more for cardiovascular and respiratory.
Yeah.
But you could do it. If you're looking for strength, I would recommend the weight machines.
The weight machine.
Yeah.
Right.
The pin loaded ones.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Right.
What should Dad ask?
What should I do about severe lower back pain?
Severe lower back pain?
Yeah.
How long have you had that?
I've had back pain for a while, but about a month ago, I dug underneath a movie reclining chair at the movies for her to get a toy, and something happened. I used to have problems here all the time. It came here, and by the end of the day, I could barely stand up straight. So I jump on my inversion table, and I'm kind of aggressively moving around, trying to get a little, and I couldn't get off of it. I literally couldn't stand.
Is it better now than it was then?
It's better now, and it's gotten back to that. But if I jog 5 or 6 steps, I feel it on both sides. I'm kind of worried about running at all. So
Have you gone for physical therapy at all?
I haven't gone for any for the low back.
My-
I have 9 friends that are upset that I haven't gotten it looked at. It gets good enough for me to continue life.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, the most responsible answer is hire a professional to help you. The second answer is give it time and just stay active. And if you can do it without discomfort, do it.
See what he said? Stay active.
That's right.
Yeah, but did you hear what he said first?
To get it looked at by a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
I still need to. I still need to. I know. I don't take the time.
And I've asked all my friends to start chanting, and even I have been begging him to go get help.
Well, here's what's going to happen. I'll tell you what's going to happen. He's not going to get help until it becomes something he's worried is going to risk him being able to do these things for the rest of his life.
What age did you start working out?
What age did I start working out? That's a great question. Let me think for a second. I think I was about 13. No, I was 15. It was the high school weight room. I went downstairs.
18.
No, high school weight room, 15 years
15, 15, sorry.
Calhoun High School weight room. I went downstairs, and I remember seeing the kids in the grades older than me down there lifting weights. And I was like,
why am I not doing this?
Yeah, there was a batting cage down there. That's what I went down there for.
Nice.
I was like, I gotta lift weights too.
I have a question. Whenever I have kids, what age should I put them to working out? Because I want them to be like, shredded.
Yeah.
Jack.
I have 4 kids. They're 10, 8, 6, and 1. I haven't pushed any of them to work out.
Not yet, right? Not even
I
in
think-
general. You don't even want to push them.
I don't want to push them at all. I want them to feel a pull.
Nice.
I think kids should just have fun being physically active
Yeah.
until they come to realize, I think lifting weights would make being physically active more fun.
Yeah.
And choose to do it. I think if we push it on them, we risk them hating it for the rest of their life and resenting
That's true. Electrolytes.
it. Electrolytes, that's the question.
Thoughts on them?
I have them in here right now.
Yeah. So
Yes.
potassium, magnesium. You're locked in.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
What was your name?
I'm Sean.
Michael.
Michael, nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you, man.
So as far as weight-bearing exercise, walking would be better than riding a bike. Is that right?
For what purpose?
Well, for bone density.
Yes, so bike riding is not going to be additive for bone density development. Walking would be, and strength training would be even more. Heavy weights.
Well, for somebody my age, say strength exercises at this point. When you said heavy, what do you mean?
It's especially important for somebody of your age, which I'm assuming is what, 25 to 30?
Yeah, right. Okay.
It's especially important once we're over the age of, what's that?
I'm 68. I'm going to be 69 next week.
My mom is 60, oh God, Mom, don't kill me. I think my mom is 67.
We won't tell you which.
I think she's 67. My dad's 72. They both come into active life and train. They both lift heavy weights on a regular basis. When I say heavy, think of weights that you can't move as fast as you want to. They force you to slow down because of how heavy they are.
Anything beyond a few pounds is rough after a little.
Yeah. The heavier that you can train, the more benefit you're going to get for bone density, for hormonal protection, and for soft tissues. If you do it with proper technique, your risks of getting hurt are far lower than otherwise, and that's okay. And your risk of getting hurt lifting heavy weights is lower than the risk of all-cause mortality and disability not lifting them.
Very beneficial.
Extremely beneficial. Yep. The number one risk to people over the age of 65 physically is a fall. The number one protectorant, if that's a word, from falls is developing foot speed. The number one factor in resiliency after a fall is muscle mass and bone density. But all of that happens through strength training.
What are your top 5 exercises to grow your chest?
To grow your chest, bench press, dumbbell bench press, cable flies, incline bench press, push-ups.
Push-ups are actually that good?
Push-ups are great.
All different variations?
Like the diamond,
Just
the regular?
do push-ups. Just regular push-ups. If you're talking about growing your chest, just do regular push-ups.
All right.
I mean, that's not the only exercise to do, but don't worry about the other push-ups.
Right. What about you?
I think, what's good to like grow biceps?
What's good to grow biceps?
Yeah.
All kinds of pulling exercises. So, climbing ropes, pull-ups, bent over rows, and then bicep curls. Like all variations of bicep curls.
Are preacher curls optimal for the bicep?
Are preacher curls optimal for the bicep for what? Like for growth?
Yeah.
They're optimal for, no, preacher curls are not optimal for the bicep for growth. They're part of a plan, but they're not the plan.
Gotcha. What do they like help with?
What do they help with? They isolate. So when you put your arms on the preacher bench, you don't have to do any of the work to keep your arm in that position. It shortens the attachment point by the shoulder a little bit, and it forces the contraction a little further down.
What workout split do you run?
What workout split do I run? I was on a workout split that was really regimented for probably 15, 20 years. Now I go in and do whatever I feel like doing.
What was it then?
It varied. So I had days where it was chest and tries, back and bis, legs on another day. I had a period of time where I was doing undulated periodization where it was full body.
Yeah.
I've done CrossFit.
What was your favorite?
What was my favorite? I liked them all when I was doing them. That's why I was doing them.
You just did whatever you liked?
Yeah.
That's
My
probably the most
favorite is
important.
my favorite is sports, honestly.
Yeah. I like running.
Yeah,
I
so
run
run.
track, so
What's your favorite event?
800.
Okay. What's your best time?
In 800?
Yeah.
154.
That's fast, dude. That's really fast. Good for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's a good balance between like trying to get bigger muscles, but also straying away from excess body fat? Like
Diet.
Just diet.
That's all going to come down to what you eat. Yeah.
Just cardio. Cardio plays a role though.
It plays a role, but it all comes down to calories in, calories out at the end of the day. So if you're eating a bunch of excess calories,
What would you say the best way to track that is though?
you can start by getting a basic education on nutrition, understanding what's in all the food that you're eating. You can use something like a MyFitnessPal
That's what I use.
to start actually learning and
Would
tracking
you say
it that
that's
way.
like how accurate is that though?
I don't know how accurate it is, but it's going to be the same wrong every time. So you find out what works for you. And if that says, oh, 2,700 calories works for you, because you see I'm maintaining at 2,700 calories, then that's your maintenance weight. That's your maintenance intake on that app.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What about you?
One more question for me.
Yeah.
For biceps, I'm doing hammers and preachers. Is there anything else you think I should be doing?
Pull-ups,
How much
bent
load,
over rows.
How much load do you think it could take a bicep?
What do you mean how much load?
Like throughout the week, like what's like? Do you think biceps they recover quickly as compared to other muscles? Like how often can I train it per week?
It's a good question. I wouldn't train biceps directly more than twice a week.
Like if I'm doing back exercises.
I'm not counting those.
You're not
So
counting that?
I would be looking at no more than 8 sets.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 8 exercises per week on the biceps.
To failure? 16.
Yeah, you'll bounce back from it. I don't think you need to be training to failure all the time.
Okay.
I think that becomes excessive. We took questions from regular people on the boardwalk about fitness, and I lost track of time, and I'm going to be late for my meeting, so this video is over.